Hello class, we're about to start the video that states how you are to sign up for Connect Math. So the first thing we would need to do is go to the Connect Math website. Next, because we will all be new users, you will click on Sign Up Now. And then you have to type in the class code. Now for our class code is 9AYJQ, and then H6KN6. Now if you need to pause this to look at the class code, you can pause it, and then next you will click Continue. Now this gives you the name of the class and also the class dates. Even though it says January 12th, I know we're starting March 23rd. So, and it will end, we know that it actually ends in the early part of May. So we would confirm this. And then now it says, have you used Connect Math before? Now, most of you would pick no because you've never used it before, and then you will click Continue. For those of you that have a Connect Math account, you will click Yes, and then type in your username and password and click Continue. But I'm going to stick with the majority for this video for right now. So you will click Continue. Now, you will need to put in your name here, and you will need to put in, you don't have to put in a middle initial. You can put in your name and then your last name, the email address. Now I would suggest that you use the JCC email address because I will be sending you all notifications from Connect Math and it'll go directly to your JC email. But if not, then you could technically use another email, but make sure it's an email that you actually use. Now, because I already have a Connect Math account, I'm going to use another email address instead of my JC email. Okay, now, your student ID, you do not need to put in a student ID number. Now, password, make sure that you type in a password that you actually will know. And I would suggest that you text it to yourself or write it down. So I'm going to put in a password myself. And make sure that you have at least one letter, one number, no spaces, and 8 to 14 characters. And then you have to click on the I agree and click Continue. Now this will give you a new username. So you need to write down this username. This will be your permanent username for this course. You cannot change your username. And you will click Continue. Now it asks us, it says, do you have an access code? It says, no, I need to purchase an access code. And then it has here, yes, I have an access code. So, if you do not have an access code, some of you bought the materials for the course already, some of you did not. But for those of you that did not buy the materials for the course, you're still going to click yes. Everyone is going to click yes. And I would suggest that everyone use this temporary code for right now. So the temporary code is 0E8BO. And you can pause it to type this in. 94A3F 84FBC 3020D. And then you will click, well, first pause this and make sure you have all of this correct. And then if you do, then you will click Continue. I guess this came up as invalid because I guess these zeros are supposed to be O's. So we will go back and put in O's. for this. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully that does it. So we change all the zeros to O's. Press continue. And it still says, okay, we're going to try this one more time. For some reason, this code is not acting right. So let me try it again using the zeros again. So 0, E, 8, B, 0, 9, 4, A, 3, F, 8, 4, FDC, 3, 0, 2, 0, D. It finally worked. Okay, great. Now, if you need to, you could go back and pause this last portion. And sorry for the technical difficulties. I guess they may have a lot of people signing in at the same time. So we'll press continue. And then now we will come here and it has the class. First of all, you'll see that it's active. And then it'll have the class name and the class section number here. And it tells you when your expiration date is. Okay, now I want you to click on the title of the class. And now what you have here, you will see these assignments. Now with these assignments here, they're actually lined up according to how the course goes, all the way from 1-1 all the way down to section 4-7. Now you have 2 online assignments that you have to do per section. And these 2 online assignments we have here, it says start this assignment, which is lesson 1-1 homework, lesson 1-1 prep work. Now the prep work, I would suggest that you do the prep first. You try and do the prep first because that's prepping you for the homework. So let's click on start assignment, start this assignment. And then here it gives you a basic overview of what the problems are going to look like. So I click on next here. And then it will tell you here that you have a late submission penalty. I am going to change the final submission dates that will be coming. Probably about the time that you start this assignment, you will have different submission dates than what's on here. So then we will click on start assignment now. And if you notice here, there are 5 questions here. Now it says simplify the fraction of lowest terms. You'll click in here. You notice that they give you the fraction. And then 6/18. That could simplify down to 1/3. And then you'll click on check answer. And then it will give you this check mark, meaning that you have credit. Okay, next you will click on the next assignment. And I'm going to show you what you do when you get a few of these assignments incorrect. Okay, 159/153, those are nice size numbers. So what we would need to do, let's just say we got this incorrect. I'm just going to type in any number to make sure that it's incorrect. So you'll click check answer. Okay, you got an X mark. It tells you to try it again. Now, one thing that I didn't say earlier was this here. You get unlimited attempts on all of the homework until the due date. So if you click on, say you put in another answer and you click on recheck answer and it's still incorrect. Now it says try one last time. I want to take this all the way until it's totally wrong. Okay, so now they give you the correct answer is 53/51. Now remember I said you get unlimited attempts. So what you have to do is click on try another. And then when you try another, you can try this and then you can simplify it. And this will give you 39/50. Check your answer. Okay, so you notice the X changed to a check mark. So now, you have a couple options down here. I'm not going to do these options here until we get to the homework because the homework have these same options. So we have a limited time for this video, so I want to utilize the time effectively. So here, when you click on submit assignment, that means that it's going to submit when you're done with this assignment. Say you're done after 2 questions and you click submit. Now it says you have completed 2 or 5 questions and it's warning you not to submit it, because what's going to happen is it's going to mark the rest of the answers incorrect. So what you could do, if you're not done, you could click on save for later. And if you press save, then what's going to happen is it'll save the assignment, but it's not graded yet. All right, so what I want to do, I want to submit the assignment. And if you notice here, your assignment has been submitted, your score is 40%. So you would definitely have to come back and finish this assignment again. And if you notice here, it says try again. So when you click on try again, start assignment now, it's going to start you from where you left off. Okay. So now, go to submit assignment, and that's fine. You only have a 40%, but let's go here to the homework. It says start this assignment. Basically start off the same as the prep assignment. Okay, now the homework has 10 questions. So what I want to do is this here. Let's imagine that we got this incorrect, because it still has the check answer, save for later, and submit answer. Let's say we got this incorrect. These are some prompts here that you can use that will help you with this problem. I'm going to tell you which order I think you should go in. I think what you should go to first is show an example. You click on show an example, they will give you an example, a detailed example to help you with the problem. Then after show the example, I probably would next go to link to the textbook, and then this would take you exactly in your course pack where this problem actually comes up at. Sometimes you may have to go a little further, but it's basically taking you to the section where they're teaching this material. Then after that, I will go to guided solution. It says question attempt. You will lose your current question attempt. Now we'll address that in just a second. Press OK. And then what it would do is you could go to next part. You could say show me, and it will show you basically how to do the problem. Now, what happens is when it shows you how to do the problem with this, it automatically marks it wrong, and then you have to click on try another to get a different problem. Okay, and this is the same thing as for solve it. Now, solve it is just going to show you the answer. The guided solution will take you step by step. This just shows you the answer and is also marked incorrect. So you have to click on try another. And then next, after all of this has been exhausted, and say you just still have a question on it, you could click on ask my instructor, and then continue. And if you notice here, my email address is in here, and then you could type in that I have a question on this problem. Now, if you have multiple questions on the homework, you could type in all of the numbers you have a question on in this box here, and then I will get back with you to show you how to do it. Now, you don't need to do the print this page option, because right now we're not coming in class. We're basically doing this online, so you could just basically send that email to me. Now, if you have any further questions, feel free to email me and we can go over that with you. Now, I want to go back here for these last few seconds of this video, and I just want you to look at all the assignments here and make sure that you pace yourself. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will gladly answer any questions that you may have. And also, I will be letting you know about the online exams that you will be taking as well as the Google Doc that we discussed from the syllabus. You have a wonderful day.